Welcome back to Under Oath. When was the last time somebody actually looked at you and goes, you know what? I got to tell you, you complete me.
Actually, I'm going to tell you the truth. Like 2 days ago, me and my wife had this little habit. What we'll do, every day we made an agreement. We will compliment each other every day. Just so we always remember to tell each other how much we mean to one another. So my wife will look at me and say, I just want to thank you for all that you do for this family.
What if you run out?
What do you mean?
I mean, do you repeat?
No, I look at her and I go, I love you and I want to thank you for all that you do for this family.
That's 365. The same line?
The same line.
Oh, you say repeat. I thought
Repeat
you
it.
had to come up with like 365 things a
bro,
year.
Look at me, man. I can
Man,
barely
I'd be like going, those windows are looking sparkly.
And she'd be talking to me because I do all the cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how we do it. We make a little agreement that each day we will compliment one another just so we never go through a day without knowing how each other feels about the
Okay,
other one.
you've been married a good amount of time.
This November, we'll be together for 30 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just said something. I do all the cleaning.
Yes. I'm well trained. Yeah, I did all the cooking and I did all the cleaning when the kids were growing up. I was a professional chef. My wife worked long hours, so I had to step up and do the cleaning. I had to step up and take the kids to school.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now you work ridiculous hours.
I work insane, but I still cook. Like if you look at my social media, it's filled of meals that I cook my
So
lovely
did Michelle have to go back to the cleaning?
wife. Now we share it more than anything.
You
Yeah.
pay somebody.
No, brother, I'm not living
Once
like
a week?
that.
No, once a week?
No.
You poor people do that now. They sit there with chips just to feel good about themselves.
Even poor people. I love that. Even poor people, James, so you can do it.
Yes.
No, man, it's just me.
That's
Me and
better
my
than
wife.
going to the movies for 50. They sit there with a bag of Doritos and watch people clean their house.
That's
This is
true.
the best.
That's true. Nah, man, me and my wife clean our house.
Okay.
It's still
All
us.
right. I do more cleaning than I used to do.
Really?
I do.
I didn't think that of you.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I have a list. All
You have
things
a
I do.
list to clean?
Yeah, we'll talk about this some other
Okay,
day. I got
good Lord.
problems. Okay, we've been doing this thing, the top 10 list.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? We're going to get to the end today.
We're going to make
I
it.
know we're going to make it.
I think we can do
I
it.
feel good about ourselves.
So do I.
Okay, now when people say
Wait,
top
wait,
10, they're
wait.
bored to death.
Before
But
we
this
go-
is going to be us. This
Before
is
we
us.
go on, I got to tell you something.
Really?
I just want to thank you for everything you do for this family. I'm sorry.
You are the wind beneath my wings.
There you go. There you go. Now we can go
Yes,
on. Now
then
we
we
can
can
go.
go.
Gotcha.
I can't do 364
No,
of those. That's
not-
all I got.
yeah, that's all I got
The
for
wind
you, buddy.
beneath my wings. That's
Yeah.
from now on.
Okay.
And he's sitting there like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Top 10.
Okay. I'm with it.
It's complicated.
Okay.
Top 10 superhero
Mm-hmm.
or adventurer versus fights that have never happened.
Oh, they've never fought.
Never fought.
Ooh, that's tough because everybody's fought everybody.
You think? Even Marvel and DC.
Okay. All right. I might have one. It's kind of crazy. Now follow me. How about the Atom
Okay.
versus Spider-Man? Here's why. Spider-Man is
Which Atom? The one that shrinks or the one who's got Captain Atom? The one that has
the
like
one that
nuclear?
shrinks.
Okay.
The one that shrinks. Yes, that's important. The
You
one
can
that
always
shrinks.
go through the Buki hole, though.
Okay, we're not doing that. Okay, but you're on the right train of thought.
Okay.
Spider-Man always quips. He always makes little jokes as he fights. Yes. So imagine him fighting the Atom and the Atom's shrinking and doing different things. I would love for Peter Parker to look at him and go, size does not matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, just me. Stupid comedian me would love to hear him
See, there
see
are
him say
certain
that.
things that if you really think about it, what would Spider-Man do?
If he fought the Atom,
Yeah.
he would know he's in
He
danger.
wouldn't know where he was.
But yeah, he would because Spidey sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets punched
He
a
would
lot
know
for somebody
I was
who
gonna
knows
say,
it's coming.
Yeah, he'd get punched still, but he'd see it coming or he'd
Okay.
feel it coming.
Now, see, I'm going deep.
Okay.
I'm going deep.
All right.
Actually, I can't do it because I'm old. So when I say this, it's not going to work. I feel bad because
Say
I
it.
was thinking about
Okay.
Fat Albert.
I hate that I'm here for this. By the way, I hate that I'm
versus
here.
the X-Men Blob.
Aw.
I mean, just a satire.
Gotcha. Just the jokes alone.
I mean,
yeah.
I my thought is, I guarantee this villain would look at Fat Albert and go, "Oh man, you and I, we're more alike than we're unlike, my friend."
They would be friends, right?
That'd be the problem.
Got
maybe,
it.
maybe they just have a food contest.
Gotcha. Or the Blob would be angry, like, "Hey man, you're stealing my shtick." Being fat's my thing.
See, now I have a question because this is bothering me because I love Fat Albert.
Who doesn't love?
I
Fat
actually
Albert,
have a
man?
real production cell from Fat Albert.
You have one?
Yeah, I do.
I'm impressed.
Now the problem is this:
Mm-hmm.
the Cosby factor.
Because Bill Cosby, of course, created Fat Albert.
See, Cosby to you is like how Bernie Madoff is to me as a Jew.
Got it.
I'm like, God, why this guy? And you go, he was so good. He donated a lot of charities, but then he stole a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, are we allowed to like Fat Albert?
Yes. Yes.
Does it air anymore? Because the Cosby Show doesn't air.
It does not air anymore. But we can like Fat Albert. Here's why. Fat Albert was a make-believe character. Fat Albert was something that gave little kids someone to look up to when they didn't have anyone that looked like them on TV.
Yeah.
Honestly. So I say don't take that away. I say, yes, the man behind it, questionable. You don't have to like him, but you can enjoy Fat Albert and what he represented.
Now I'm wondering, you think they could do a Fat Albert now?
No. No.
They couldn't have a mushmouth character?
No, you cannot say the word fat. Me saying
it's fat shaming. I was just thinking I was just thinking there was a little.
Think about it. You can't say the word fat anymore.
You know how many white kids watch that show?
A lot.
I mean, probably as many white kids who wear Jordans.
Gotcha. That's true. Now I just
Fat Albert was the Jordans of cartoons.
Yes, he was, man. Everybody loved Fat Albert, man. Hey.
Okay. All right, yours.
Okay. I would say, because it needs to be settled, because one is clearly a copy of the other. I would say Black Cat fights Catwoman.
Different. They have the lucky power, though.
It's true.
Black Cat has lucky.
Yes.
So does lucky beat?
But Selena's always, they never say it, she's very lucky, let's be honest.
Well, she always lands on her feet.
Yes, that's the thing. Yeah.
You know, it was funny because when I went to DC Comics, I went to the Burbank Studios.
Yeah.
And one of the guys was a huge fan of what's the Joker's girlfriend? Harley Quinn.
Okay.
Huge fan of Harley Quinn. And I had to give him the bad news. I said, you do realize that this is just Catwoman. And he was like, what do you mean just Catwoman?
Hit him with it.
He goes, no, she's a different character. I said, no, it's not. She was created to be the direct polar opposite. The way Batman can't commit to Selena,
yes,
the Joker can't really commit to Harley Quinn.
Yes.
It's because they're both too busy with each other.
That's right.
That they don't have time for their girlfriends.
That's right.
So, yeah.
That is true.
Just think of that way.
Gotcha. You did break his heart, though, because he was probably like, no, it's not even.
Oh, he was bummed.
He was.
He was bummed. And it felt bad, though, but he had like 50 statues on the desk because they get them for free.
You do know he had to throw all of them away now.
No, he kept them. Nobody throws that out.
No, he paid way too much money. I know how much these cost.
My problem is I walked into that place and they had real costumes from the movies.
In the actual building, really?
In the building. The minute the elevators opened up, there was like LEDs everywhere and movies were playing and the statues and the
so it's immersive when you go there.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. It was. I was going, how could you not want to work here? Yeah. And everyone was like, hey, it's cool. I guess you could be spoiled with anything.
I guess so, man.
Like good-looking women, good-looking men. I mean, you'd eventually be bored. You know, I could see this because I remember people used to say that, you know, if you date a supermodel long enough, you won't care about her. And I wonder if that's like, who's the guy who plays Thor? Hemsworth.
Yes.
Could you imagine his wife going, yeah, he's okay.
Let me tell you something about Hemsworth. We were in a movie theater when the first Thor dropped, and there was a scene where he walks out nothing but jeans. Row of married women I'm sitting with, friends and family, all of them at the same time. Wow. Just my wife included, her sister, her mom. Wow.
And you know what? I'd look over and I said, good luck with that.
There you go.
I'm not jealous of him because I know you have about as much chance with him
but can I get
as I do, probably.
Can I get away with that, though?
No.
Come on, man. Halle Berry's walking the screen.
You get in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, of course, man.
See, I've learned not to look.
Really?
I'm great at not looking.
You just don't even, I don't even.
No.
There you go.
I can see everything in this room.
Gotcha.
By looking right at you.
Yes, you are. You are looking at me, but I just want to make a side note. My eyes are up here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, you know, they're always up there.
Thank you.
You know, so I've always wanted to see who Spider-Man would fight.
Someone different because he fights everybody.
Because you gotta fight somebody that has the same multiple abilities. And I would say maybe Spider-Man versus the Justice League Vixen. Because she has the ability she has all the different abilities.
Okay.
And I'd like to see how he would be able to take on somebody who can change on a dime.
Got it. I probably want to see that. Which Spider-Man?
But can a guy hit a woman?
Not
superheroes.
I don't want to be the guy that.
I mean, you're a superhero.
But even so, I know this is a hypothetical conversation.
I mean, Catwoman would whoop my ass.
She would.
And I'm not allowed to hit her back? What about She-Hulk? I mean, She-Hulk's like a dude.
I'm never going to say
She-Hulk's like that guy the guy who
Yeah.
like
But I'm not going to tell you that it's okay to hit a woman, even if we're having a
Even
hypothetical.
She-Hulk?
I ain't saying that.
Okay.
I'm not stupid. I need this
See,
job.
comic books are rough because you have to wonder.
Yeah, right.
Could you imagine somebody complaining to me, Jeff, I cannot believe you said you would hit She-Hulk.
Exactly.
She-Hulk will put me in the ground.
She would.
She could throw me into space. And I'm not allowed to fight back.
But I think we just stumbled onto a great storyline, though, in the comic book. Someone should definitely do a story about a villainess who gets hit by a hero and then sues because she's a woman.
Oh, she'd win.
Yes, I know.
She'd win.
Yes.
She'd reverse Amber Heard that thing.
Oh, my God.
Man. That'd be amazing.
Amber's the only girl I know who needs kitty litter to date her. That's all I'm going to say.
See, I don't see men, we're not built this way. We're not this creative.
When it comes to revenge?
Vengeance. We're not that creative.
Got
We
it.
just go, I'm out.
We want to hit something.
We're out.
Yeah.
I slept with your sister. That's the best we've got.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's the best we have.
Okay.
You know, it makes me sad.
Gotcha.
You know, because Amber Heard, I can't even imagine going, you know what'd be good right now? She really upset me.
But I'm going to show her.
I'm going to show her by pooing in our bed.
That's right.
This is the bed we sleep in.
Yeah, that's what was weird about the whole thing. You got to come back to this bed at some point.
All right, it's yours.
All right, let's just settle the speed thing for once and for all.
Do we have to?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Gotcha. Because I think I know who the clear winner would be, but I just like to see it. Okay.
I know it.
The Flash versus Quicksilver.
Flash.
Yes. Speed Force.
Well, it's not just Speed Force. He can go intangible.
That is true.
So he goes through, basically sticks his hand through, and dead.
Okay. That's if he was an evil Flash, because he would never do that.
Well, the Flash is always evil in a certain way.
That's right.
See, a lot of people don't know the Flash is evil in so many different,
Variations.
identities.
Okay.
Like if you watch the Flash show, when he was actually his own Professor X. Remember?
I remember that.
He was a speedster. What was it? Was it called the Black Racer?
No, they called him. It wasn't Black Racer. Not on the show. They called it something different.
Okay.
I got to call my son, who's a huge.
Remember,
fan.
every character had the word. If you were black, they had that black in front of it.
Yes. Yes, sir.
I mean, like we didn't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Black Adam.
Black Lightning.
Yes, that's true.
Black Falcon.
That's right. When?
Black Panther.
Wow. Like we didn't know. Like really, the Panther, black. When did we stop that? Because at some point, someone was like, "We don't have to say black anymore."
Do you know one of the things about that people didn't realize was
What?
this is how racist Marvel Comics was. And just so you know, anybody who's listening, Black Panther created by a Jew.
It's true.
Stan Lee created him
That's
for
why he loves
Fantastic
Chinese
Four
food
number
so much.
52.
Mhm.
Okay. And here's the deal. This is how racist the people at Marvel were. They required a full face mask. The mask had to go completely down over the face because they didn't want to see a black superhero back in that time.
Wow. Or could they not get away with it?
But here's the deal. The artist who drew him
Mhm.
would only would draw it without the full mask and said, if you want to change him, you're going to have to do it in coloring.
And that's how they did it.
Yeah. So the colorist had to finish the mask. It's because the penciler refused to do it.
Jesus.
Yeah. So when we talk about racism, stuff like that, not that far away.
It's not.
Not that far away.
It's not.
Now I think everyone has to separate. Even our superheroes, DC, Marvel, you got to like one of them. You can't like both of
Why
them.
can't we like both?
I like both.
Why is that we come to that point in society where you can't like both things? It has to be like this or that. Like, why can't I like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj?
I guess you could.
Well,
What about Lizzo? Is she off the list?
No, I like Lizzo.
See, the problem is now we know, people are talking.
Yeah, they are.
And I'm wondering if they're real or they're just talking.
We soon shall see, but it's 3 against 1 because there's 3
I mean, you have
people.
every dancer going, hey, listen, she gave me a problem about being,
big,
big.
which would be highly hypocritical. Yeah.
That's not great.
No, it's not.
I don't like that. I don't like when you find this out. But I think they're wrong. I think they're lying.
Okay.
You know what? I'm Team Lizzo.
So me too.
I put my head. Yeah. I'm not doing that.
She's my type, man. I'd like to share half a pizza with her. I really would, man.
It'd have to be a big pizza.
For both of us,
20
man.
inches?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We failed again.
Damn it, I thought we was going to do it.
We got through 6.
Okay.
But it is our best.
We've doing
It
well.
is our best.
One day.